Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Dual Destinies. This is the monstrous turnabout. What? I mean, the animation in this game so far has been absolutely incredible. It's been gorgeous. Knowing Ace Attorney, though, this type of stuff could either be like the biggest metaphor you ever seen. It could be like a hint at like something supernatural, or it could be a TV show that they're watching. Like, it could be anything.
Long, long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil Tenmataro and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within
Oh, so it's an
the
actual
forbidden
door.
chamber.
But like it's been built around, I guess. Really cool designs here. Huh?
Night, night, Alderman. Sweet dreams.
Jesus. Wait, hold on, like... If you're up on trial, we know you're the killer.
At long last, the revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
Wait, you're actually... Here's the thing. In this game, right? Like, it's rare, like, when we do see the killer sometimes before it even starts. Our job isn't to, like, sometimes in Ace Attorney games, our job is either to prove that, or for us to be surprised at who the killer is, and sometimes you know exactly who the killer is from the start. I think it's happened once or twice where, like, even like the first ever trial in the Ace Attorney games, if you remember, it was like literally like the killer was there right in front of us going, like, talking at the start, and it was so clear they were the killer. Now, it wasn't like it's not always totally clear at all. I actually do like the fact that they keep it a mystery sometimes, so I wonder what they're going to do with this. Also, we have done seances many times in the courtroom. We have done many supernatural things, so, like, honestly, I'm not going to be in total disbelief if we do some supernatural stuff this time, but still, it's still pretty crazy if we're able to revive whatever this thing is in this game. I'm super excited to see what this is, what's going to happen here, and I wonder if that is the killer for this trial. I wonder if it is the killer. A few months prior to the courthouse bombing. Oh my god, there's the room. And the hat is off this time, look. April 17, 12:13 p.m. Wright, anything agency. Guess I'm a little early. So this is months before the bombing happened. Oh my, TRUCY! There's our sister. TRUCY, like, in 3D. Like, again, it's just so weird seeing them all in 3D because they do all look good. But it's so different, you know? Oh, hey, Apollo, getting an early start today? TRUCY, it's so good to see you. Yeah, this is the first job I've had in a while, after all. Apollo talking to TRUCY in the Wright Anything agency is just like the dopamine fix I needed for the rest of the weekend. It's what I needed. Well, and we all fired up. They even got the motion right in 3D, look. Look at that. Well, it's not every day that I get to call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details. Work? Is that how he put it? They even got this animation right as well. Don't tell me he just wants me to clean the toilet again. Oh no, Phoenix. You've really become a fixture around here, Apollo. Come to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. Sorry, that's Apollo. That happens to me so many times, guys. It's not even funny. A lot's happened since then. But I've settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road. Let's go. My name is Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year. But I still have a lot to learn. No, you're the best. You're the best. This is the Wright Anything agency, and it's where I work. I feel like Apollo becoming the main character to me is like the equivalent of Ichiban Kasuga in Yakuza becoming like the main protagonist as well. And like it's very similar in a way that it's like the way that now you have kind of like a double protagonist type of thing going on, where Ichiban and Kazuma are both like Kazuma Kiryu are both like protagonists at the same time in the last game, in Infinite Wealth, which is a fantastic game. And I think that's actually like a really special thing to look at. Like I love the way that like Ichiban Kasuga has been like not only like accepted by the community, but a lot of people are like he's one of the best protagonists they've ever played as. And I think it's always a big hurdle to climb because you're going to be like, I remember when I first heard about Ichiban, I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to, like, I'm going to miss Kiryu so much. And I played as Ichiban and I was like, oh my god, he's such a good protagonist. And then all the community got behind him as well. And I don't know how it was with Apollo when he first started, because I was like, Apollo Justice came out when I was like really young. Like I think I was super young when it came out. So like I didn't know I wouldn't know the reaction. I wasn't in the community or even like around the franchise at that time. But for me, when I first played at Apollo, there was like instantly I was just like, okay, there's no fear, there's no worry. He is fantastic. And I think that's why it's similar to me in that way. Don't let it fool you, it's definitely a law agency. But don't forget that this place is a talent agency too, Polly. Polly! It's the law agency part of his office that's usually forgotten. Yeah, but that's because Phoenix is not going to ever ask her to take down her magic stuff. This is TRUCY Wright, a budding magician and your sister. An adopted daughter of the agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. She sometimes makes me help with her magic. So we'll, like, I guess, like, Apollo is never going to know, right? Like, at this stage, that that's his sister. Right? Like, and I think that's kind of like, I don't know if that's like, to me, it's like a pure, like, I know I'm stopping the conversation already and we're only like a few minutes in, but to me, like, it's a really good way of like showing how strong their relationship is. Cause I always felt like they were like brother and sister. Like, it was fate that they came together. Like, even before I found out they were brother and sister, I was like, they're very like sibling coded. But I think it's such a testament to their relationship that even though they don't know their family, they still treat each other like family. And what's wrong with that? You're one of the agency's talents as well. That's true. That's true. You tell him, TRUCY. You tell him. I was under the impression that I was a lawyer. That's talent. Oh, we better hurry. Doesn't look like Daddy's gonna make it, so let's get going. Huh? Where are we going? What about the job he mentioned? This is the job, Polly. You're supposed to keep me company today. Honestly, if we get paid for this, we're getting paid too much. You know what I mean? If we get $1 for this, that's too much, TRUCY. You're a joy to be around. Now, come on. Another day of not being a lawyer. Should have seen this coming. Well, this is the Write Anything agency, you know. She's right. Like, it's hard when she's speaking facts. It's hard. And there's no law ready to work at the moment, so... Tell me again why I chose to work here. Where's Mr. Wright anyway? Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance. But don't worry. Just focus on doing your job, and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know. Well, let's go. We don't have all day. I wonder, the fact that we don't have, like, any jobs, I wonder if it's not because, like, because here's the thing, we can say, like, oh, we're, like, Apollo and Phoenix now are probably, and along with Edgeworth, are the 3 most famous lawyers in this universe. They are the most impressive lawyers in this universe. They really are. And I wonder if the reason why, like I think a lot of people do trust them. Of course, there's a lot of trust. Of course, they probably, like, are people flocking to want to have them defend them. But I wonder if it's a thing where, like, 20% of people are like, of course I want them defending me. They're the best. But then, like, 80% of people, the reason why they don't get a lot of jobs, I wonder if 80% of people are like, every time there's a trial with Phoenix Wright, yes, he wins in the end, but holy hell, it is like trouble follows his clients everywhere. So I wonder if there is a kind of fear that they're going to end up in, like, a worse situation sometimes. But he is a fantastic lawyer and he always wins in the end. So, like, I guess it's just, like, not a lot of crimes happening as well. Maybe they're in an area that there's not a lot of, that's actually probably a better explanation, right? That there's not a lot of, like, murders and stuff happening all the time. It's not like we're going to do trials for, you know, petty theft or something. You know, it's usually, like, a more serious crime. So that actually makes more sense, my second one. Because I don't like to think that, like, maybe people are, like, too afraid to go to the law office. Because beyond anything, Phoenix, Apollo, and I'm using Edgeworth as a different thing, but, like, he's like you know, the same thing in a way. Are all incredibly good at their job, and they've proven they're good at the job. They're proven they're dedicated. So I think it's more that there's, like, not a lot of crimes happening in this area. Wait a second. Another day of anything goes begins at the Write Anything agency. Whoa! April 17, 1:30 p.m. Ninetales, Vale, Yokai Lane. Wow. Wait, cat's tail noodles? Phew. What are we doing way up here in the mountains? This is Ninetales Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here. It looks incredible. Like, it looks so cool. Look at, like the faces on the umbrella. Like, the actual artwork here as well. It looks so good. It's actually it's a really cool area. Yokai? Oh, you mean Japanese monsters? Guess that explains all these weird things. I think that they're so cool. This is the type of place that, like, you know, I guess it is very touristy, but, like, I'm not opposed to, like, looking at touristy things. You know what I mean? I like a good touristy thing sometimes. And I think, like, what's so cool about it, I guess, is, like, it's so different from anything that, like, in where I would be from, you know? Speaking of which, wasn't the Ninetales Vale founded by Japanese immigrants? Yeah, they're holding a festival to boost tourism over at Alderman's Manor. My friend who works there invited us. That's why we're here. In other words, I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy. I have no problem with that. Daddy said with those horns of yours, you'd make a great addition to the festival. I mean, look just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that so thoughtful of him, Polly? It is pretty thoughtful. I could do without the thoughtfulness like that. Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly. The festival grounds are right this way. So hold on a second here. We have like the characters, by the way. So was she? Again, I'm maybe blanking on the age completely. Was she like? She's a year older now because like the thing is like she looks like a little bit taller. You know, and that's gonna make me cry. She looks a tiny bit taller. You know. It has been a year later after like all the, I guess, when he joined the agency, so that would make sense. It's also a very brotherly thing to do for the father to be like, you take her, you know? All right, I guess it's time to move to the QB Manor Garden. First of all, let's look at this place because it looks absolutely incredible. What, can we? Wait, you can't. That is interesting. Usually you can like look around the place. Okay, I mean like I guess like maybe if there's nothing here to look at yet, maybe they want to save it for the actual investigations if there are investigations here. But it's a really cool location. Like super cool. Oh, and you can like move to different, oh, like this is really cool. This UI is really cool. Look how, wait, what's that on it? There's like, that's where we are. That's where we have to go. Oh my God. The UI is so cool. The monster craze. The monster craze. Come to think of it, I think I heard about it on TV. It's supposedly how Ninetail Vale made a comeback from the brink of a fiscal disaster. Our agency could use something positive like that. I know. Let's jump aboard the monster craze. And Daddy would be a perfect comedy duo. That's another thing. I wonder if like a lot of people go to the law office and the first thing they see is like a magician's talent agency and they're like, oh. You can call yourself Anki and Rudra, the demon kings of comedy. TRUCY, you always have these great ideas. Daddy sets them up and you knock them down. I think we hit the jackpot with this idea. I'm sorry, but I plan on staying a lawyer. You do? You don't have to act so surprised by that. Hey, TRUCY, have you seen my attorney's badge? Oh, we don't have it. How could you do something so important? Sometimes I really wonder about you, Apollo. This is so weird. I wonder if I dropped it somewhere. Oh, look. What are these panties doing here? Oh, no. Forget about panties. I'm looking for my badge. Oh, it's the magic panties again. 3, 2, 1. To the... TRUCY. And she was waiting for us to not notice it was gone to do her magic trick. Hey, that's my attorney's badge. Wow, how'd you do that? I set it up while we were back at the office. Wow, I didn't even... Wait, you took my badge? Oh, they're not, they even got that one. They got all the animations right. That's awesome. So we can't like... Maybe we should present the badge to her and see what she says. Check it out. You're so lucky, Apollo. Everyone can see what you do with just a flash of your badge. What about you, TRUCY? People can tell you're a magician by the way you're dressed. Yeah, but I can't always dress like this. Like when I'm at school and stuff. They don't let you dress like this at school? Do you want me to go and talk to them? You can always show you're a magician by making things appear or disappear. You mean like this? What you got now? 3, 2, 1. What you have this time? Magic or no? Aren't you a little old to be showing those things in public? Oh, wait, old? Then maybe I'll become a lawyer too. You're abandoning your dream just like that? She would actually be, well, she's proven to be like a really good like inspiration to us in the office. Like she's actually like helped us out with so many things. Are we sure we can't look at anything here? Are we sure we can't look at a thing here? Like there's no hidden, because I don't think this UI is the same, so I do not think that they would change it. Yeah, I don't think they'd change it. I think we can definitely go to the manor. You know what I mean? Whoa. I like the mixture of 2D and 3D. Well, it's all like 2D, but it's kind of like in motion, I guess. April 17, 2:05 p.m. QB Manor Garden. Wow, this place is really something. It definitely feels like a different world here. TRUCY? Who's that? Oh. Jinxie. Jinxie? Your eyes look very tired, but you look very, very cool. And this is my friend Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us. She just happened to be the maid here. 2 horns, a love of red. Are you a demon? Maybe, actually. Maybe, Jinxie. No, I'm Apollo Justice. Oh, eek! He is a demon. Oh, well, these are like the thing that wards off ghosts and stuff like that. This is really funny. Be gone, foul beast. You look great, Polly. Feeling some of that space on your forehead. This is why I mean siblings. Like total siblings. What is this thing? It's a warning charm. Jinxie puts them on all the monsters she finds. But I'm not a monster. Maybe I should have told you you're a good demon. Maybe not, I'm not a demon at all. Or you could just say, I'm human. The Red Demon, emissary of the underworld. I got upstairs to do my hair for this. Oh, Apollo. Apollo, the picture of like Apollo doing his hair early in the morning. Can I take this off now? So you can eat me? No, I'm okay. I'm not going to eat you. Forgive me, you terrible one. Tone down your cords of steel, Apollo. You're scaring her out of her wits. Sure. Don't worry. I'm already full. Please stay that way. Please stay that way. Great. Now I'm playing along too. This happens every time you're with TRUCY. What do you want about? Every time you're with TRUCY, you end up playing along in some sort of plan. So again, we can't look around the place yet, which is it's interesting. Unless like you guys probably have like a way of like looking around the place, and you guys probably tell me. Let's start with the Ninetales Vale. So I wanted to ask you about Ninetales Vale. Oh, again? Music is really cool too. Be gone, foul demon! Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally. I'm starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself. Please, don't eat me. I have food if you're hungry. Oh, thanks. This isn't working. We won't get anything out of her if we until we set the record straight. If only we had some way to prove you're not as scary as you look. Unnecessary roughness looks like I have to present some proof. Proof that I'm 100% human. Do we have maybe our badge? I wanted to show you this. What is this? It's my attorney's badge, you see? I'm not a demon. I'm a lawyer. Really? You're a lawyer? Phew. Maybe now I should stop calling me a demon. Does it protect you from the Enmadaio's judgment? Who's Enmadaio? I read somewhere that he's a demon lord who judges the dead for their sins. Wow. I think now she thinks you're a demon lawyer from hell, Polly. Can I go back to just being a normal demon? Please, don't boil me in a scalding cauldron. I prefer a Turkish bath if possible. A Turkish bath? Isn't that more sauna than bath? Don't worry, Jinxie. He's a good demon. He'll save you if you ever go astray. True? We'll try anyway. This is like a really cool animation as well, by the way, the plate in front. Like, because again, the artwork's always very beautiful in this game, but they're so good at like having like you know, the animations in this game being so like important to like the characters themselves as we get to know them. You know, like it's such an interesting way of showing timidness is just like to show like a shaking character behind a plate. It's so simple and it works so well and it looks good. Please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, sir, have mercy on my soul. I told you I'm not a demon. And TRUCY, you're just making things work. Okay, we have to play along. You just leave that Enmadaio to me. Isn't that great, Jinxie? Yeah, I'm no longer scared to cross into the afterlife. Will someone tell these two I'm human already? Well, TRUCY knows. She's just like, you know, joking around with you. Okay, here we go. That's actually pretty cool. Like and actually, kind of like a hidden tutorial, right? Without actually like telling you exactly what you have to do. The game is like, okay, if you want to get more information out of this girl, what you have to do is present her with something, and then it changes the dialogue. This is something that happens a lot in the Ace Attorney games, and it's just such a really good way of doing a tutorial. It makes it fun as well. Barely anyone had ever even heard of it before, but now it's packed with tourists. Really? So the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival? It was Yatterman's idea, but I'd be careful if I were you. There are lots and lots of yokai prowling around the Nine Tails. Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something? Uh-huh. And they're hungry too. Man-eating monsters and they're all over the place? Uh-huh. In fact, there was one at the manor yesterday. I heard the doorbell ring, but when I opened the door, nobody was there. It was the Ding Dong Demon. How else could you explain it? I think that's like a Ding Dong Dash. Well, when I was a kid, my friends used to play this prank called Ding Dong Ditch. Oh, Ding Dong Ditch, okay. Well, that's for yokai are real. There's even one here at the manor. I never, like, that's not fun for me personally. Like, I totally get how it's fun. You know what I mean? But for me, like, you know, like, I guess I just, because as a kid, like, my favorite thing to do was just sit down with friends and play Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So, like, maybe that was just me. You know, everyone has a different idea of fun, I suppose. And, like, you know, especially with kids, it's like, okay, who cares? You know? The demon, Tenma Taro, he's imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber. Tenma Taro, the Forbidden Chamber? Tenma, by the way, is I just always associated with Dr. Tenma from Monster. That's what I always associated with. I never think of it as any other way. Like, when I hear Tenma, I think Dr. Tenma from Monster. My favorite show of all time. Now we get to learn more about this thing that happened at the start. About the yokai you said that was imprisoned here at the manor. Is it true? Uh-huh. He's super evil demon named Tenma Taro. Here, take a look at this scroll. Tenma Taro's dark demon you see here. He's super evil and super scary. So that's the yokai imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber? Uh-huh. He was defeated by the village guardian yokai, the Nine-Tailed Fox. And locked away forever. So you're saying that Tenma Taro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber? Uh-huh. He's just biding his time until he can escape. Still, we should be perfectly safe. Because there's a real powerful sealing charm on the door keeping it shut tight. What a charming security system. What a charming security system. You can keep this scroll if you want. Thank you. It's actually a very pretty artwork. The alderman gave me this, but just holding it gives me the chills, so. Thanks, Jinxie. Maybe I'll give this to Mr. Wright. So we go, a scroll depicting the demon Tenma Taro and the Nine-Tailed Fox. So, I was wondering, are those things on your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie? Yes, they're to prevent evil things from getting inside me. Papa told me to wear them. Evil things? Apollo, don't you dare take those charms off her forehead. I wasn't even thinking about it, TRUCY. I wasn't even thinking about it. I would never do that to someone. They have to stay there forever. Got it? I wonder what would happen if I did take them off. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about, the sibling energy. When, like, your sister tells you can't do something and the brother's like, what if I do? What if I do? It's time for you to get back to work. Fair enough. It was great meeting you. Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie. Also, TRUCY having a friend like this makes perfect sense. Oh, before I forget, there's going to be a surprise event today. Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun. Better not be a yokai parade. She probably dropped dead from fright. Yeah. Eek. Oh! Demon! Look at that. I love the way they switch between the 2D artwork and it's always so good. Wait, it's just someone in a suit, right? Tenma Taro! Tenma Taro? The demon from the Forbidden Chamber? Please don't hurt me! Be gone, be gone, be gone! Better watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away. Charm, 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 where's the die and go to heaven charm? Oh my god. But again, it has to be someone in a suit, right, playing along, right? It has to be. Oh, she's put it on her own forehead this time. She sure gives up quick. Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenma Taro like that. Lower your eyes. Oh, it's like it's part of the ceremony. It's probably the surprise. He'll steal your soul if you're not careful. Steal my soul? Seriously? Your devilry stops here now. Oh, it's the nine-tailed fox maybe, is it? Yeah. Look, Apollo. There's somebody up on the roof. No, it's not. It's... Who's that? Ah ha ha ha! That booming laugh, could it be? My 9 golden tails are proof of my honest-tailed righteousness. With my band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land. I am the wrestler of the righteous. Look at this. What? Oh my god. He looks like King from Tekken, but like with 9 tails. He's like a fox instead of a tiger. That's so cool. So there was like this famous wrestler in New Japan Pro Wrestling and beyond called Tiger Mask. And he basically was like, and I have to and it created like this. It was back in like the 80s and 90s. He was like at his peak. And there was multiple Tiger Masks. There was like the Black Tiger, Tiger Mask W, all this stuff, right? And that's what it's like bringing up memories of, like how cool that was. And here, like it looks so neat as well, because like the TGP, I don't know what that stands for, but like say like with Tiger Mask, he would have been in the IWGP, which is the International Wrestling Grand Prix. And it's so cool to see something like this, because the reason why I think this is incredible is because this is clearly done from the perspective of an actual wrestling fan, because this is so on point. This was drawn and designed and by a person who was a wrestling fan in like the 90s or the 80s. This is that. Even the music is very like you know, Japanese like legend wrestler. It's so good. Like legitimately, like this is very, very cool. This is very, very cool. This has made me feel so good. The Golden Lord of Yokai, the amazing Ninetales is here. Fear not, good little boys and girls, for I shall defeat Tenmataro. Ha 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 ha! This is awesome. This is so cool. Hooray, hooray! It's the amazing Ninetales. Up to your no good tricks again, eh, Tenmataro? Well, not on my watch. Oh my god, powerbomb him. Powerbomb him. Yeah, this is so cool. Haha! There's nothing to fear now, my child. I have banished Tenmataro. You and your people can now live in peace. Thank you, Mr. Amazing Ninetales, sir. Now I must be off. Another match and another foe to vanquish. Await! So cool. So freaking cool. So cool. And that's like the care that's put into designing these games. It's like how like instantly, like as a wrestling fan, I was able to be like, oh my god. Like this is so real. This is so real. What was that all about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai? Looked like he came out of Alderman's Manor. That was the amazing Ninetales. He's a pro wrestler from right here in Ninetales Vale. But no one knows his true identity. Oh my god, no, we have a masked wrestler story happening. That I have a feeling that's what's gonna happen. Is it gonna be an identity story? Because that's incredible. Jinxie sure is chipper all of a sudden. What was all about him banishing Tenmataro? That was a yokai exorcism. It's an annual ritual where Tenmataro is released to remind us of his wickedness. In the end, the Ninetale Fox drives Tenmataro out and purifies our village. But the amazing Ninetales did the honors this year. So that was the big surprise, huh? The amazing Ninetales and Tenmataro, huh? Oh, the amazing Ninetales and Tenmataro. Well, that whatever floats your boat. Honestly, like that's the best. That's the best a wrestling fan can hope for. You know what I mean? Because I feel like because like, and here's the thing: everyone knows it's scripted, right? Everyone knows it's scripted. And like, I'll be honest, like the last time I watched a full wrestling show was like last August, like in full, which is crazy to think about now. That was the last time I watched a full wrestling show. Like in full, it was All In. Was the last time I watched it. It was AEW All In. Now, actually, no, that's a lie. I watched the Royal Rumble for CM Punk's return, so it was January. Was it? Yeah, it was January. I watched the Royal Rumble for CM Punk's return. But like, it's kind of crazy that like, that's the best answer you can get when you say you're kind of into wrestling or something. Is someone goes, okay, whatever floats your boat, you know? Because there's way worse answers you can get. Oh, would you look at the time? I better get back to work. Please excuse me. She's a strange one, all right. I think she's sweet in her own special way. Knowing TRUCY, she probably has lots of friends who are sweet in their own way. That's exactly what I think. And I think that she has a lot of friends who are like probably less chipper than her, which makes sense. You always have that one really like outgoing person in the friend group. But we still have some time to kill. Yeah. Might as well see the rest of the Ninetales Vale while we're here. The fun never stops, does it? Oh, the crowd, the noise. April 17th, 3:40 p.m. Kyobi Manor, Garden. I think about nearly every yokai souvenir that was for sale. That's awesome. Yeah, that's like I don't know, like when you're into something, it can be so fun to go to one of these festivals. It really can. I know, because my wallet's running on empty. Follow. Of course he's the one buying it. What's all the commotion over there? Huh? Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie? Hope everything's okay. It's terrible. Calm down, Jinxie. Tell us what happened. The demon Temataro. He killed all of... What? Wait, killed isn't dead? Yes, and Temataro did it. Temataro? You stay here while I go have a look. Please, wait. Huh? Oh, wait. Ah! It's a Temataro warding charm. It should protect you, but please, be careful. Thank you. Actually, very sweet. Very sweet in your own way. Thank you. The Alderman's in the Fox Chamber at the top of the drip. So we know it wasn't Taro who killed her. We saw the guy who did kill him. Remember he said Alderman at the start. Okay, got it. Temataro warding charm for Jinxie gave me when I set out for the scene of the crime. No, we know it wasn't the actual demon. April 17th, QB Manor, Fox Chamber. I guess so. I know what these cutscenes are. Oh my god, look at this man. Oh my god, the blood. So his stomach. Holy hell, he's gone too? Oh, Apollo. Oh no, he's just asleep. He's unconscious. Look at our man.
Who are you? Help! Someone call an ambulance!
Holy hell. First of all, again, like, the animated cutscenes in this game are great. They're so good. And it's also like this thing of like the way they're presenting, like finding a body here, finding and Apollo finding the dead body here. Like there's so, like, it makes it like dramatic in a different way. And it reminds me of like old anime, like really old classic anime. But to find that again, like a poor Apollo, man, like you'd see, like it was not something that he was happy to find there. Well, of course he would be happy to find, but I'm saying like it's something that is going to be like, again, to have to go through that type of stuff to find a dead body yourself, to like actually like have that fear, like going with yourself for the rest of the day before you enter a room in one of your trial. And for Paul to have to go through this, man, I understand that like it's like part of the job. You have to like, we have to explore all these scenes, but I think like being the first one to find it before it's like, not first one to find it, but like be one of the people to find it before the police are called, before things are prepped, before like there's a lot of people on the scene to talk to, it can feel like really scary. Poor Apollo. Amazing cutscene though. I think the cutscenes in this game are incredible. Apparently the man impaled by the spear was already dead. Yep. But there's one other person there and he was immediately rushed to the hospital. I just feel so, again, maybe like I'm overprotective of Apollo and TRUCY, but like, Apollo's our man. He's our man. He's our husband. We protect our husband the best we can. April 17, QB Manor, Garden. Thank goodness the other man's going to be fine. Sounds like he'd only been unconscious. Crazy. I can't get over like the cutscenes in this game. Like again, is this something that's going to be a thing going forward? Because it was a thing in the Ace Attorney Chronicles, but actually one of the things I said about the Ace Attorney Chronicles that I think the Ace Attorney Chronicles cutscenes were amazing. I was like, I hope they would use more of them in the sequel, which people said they do use a lot more of them in the sequel. And I feel like the way they're using them here, like really like, excuse me, is good with the pacing. Like, and also, like, it gives you kind of like the best of both worlds with like the beautiful 2D animation that we're so used to, but this time in kind of like an old anime style, while also having the 3D animation too. I'm so impressed. You think she's going to be okay? I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. Excuse me. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now. And I sure love to know what crazy animal left those feathers and tracks. That's the thing, the feathers is so weird too. Oh look, here comes Jinxie. Poor girl, you okay? Hi, TRUCY. Hi, Mr. Demon Lawyer. Mr. Demon Lawyer, I'll take. Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us in on what happened. See, here's the thing. This is why Apollo is so good, right? He's such a caring person. And like, even if like he complains about TRUCY, he cares about her so much and how much he takes care of her. Apollo could have like been one of those people that's like demon lawyer, but you know, he's like, no, hey, are you feeling good? Can you answer questions if you're only feeling up to it? You know? I think it's he's just great. He's the best. About what happened. So the man with the spear in his chest. So it was his chest. Okay, it was already dead. It looked like the stomach. It's Alderman Cuby. When I found him, he was already... So the victim was the village alderman? And the one who was found alive, who was he? Damien Tenma? That's a really nice name. He's the mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town. They arrested him. So, he's the killer? I wouldn't. No, he's not. We know he's not. Nuh-uh. Papa. Of course, he had the relation. Yes, of course, of course. Her name is Tenma as well. I forgot that was also her name and not just the name of the demon. Papa, as in your father? That's right. Jinxie's dad is the mayor of Tenma Town. No way. Yes, wait. But he's innocent. I believe you. I 100% believe you. Like, 100%. This just got way more complicated. The victim was the alderman of the Nine Tails Vale. And Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenma Town, was arrested for the crime. Sounds like we have some investigating to do. Oh my god. I know this is difficult, Jinxie, but you need to hang in there. And you can trust us. You definitely can trust us. I know. I'll try my best. Would you mind telling me a little bit more about the victim? Yeah, this is definitely going to help us out here. I know it's tough. So the victim was the village alderman? What can you tell me about him? His name was Rex Hubie. They say his family has ties to the legendary nine-tailed fox. He was really kind and he always looked out for me. He was a former pro wrestler. Oh, okay. And even I heard the new Amazing Ninetales. Okay. And a former pro wrestler, huh? That's something to keep in mind for sure. For sure. Because we already knew there's a wrestler roaming around here as well. It's just, like a wrestler was hired, I guess, to like fight the demon. I don't know. With your father being mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Tenma Town, huh? So why'd you come work here? It was to overcome your fears, right, Jinxie? Wow, okay. Uh-huh. Plus, Mom was from Ninetales Vale. She's no longer with us. Yeah, that's rough. That is really, really rough. And actually, it's kind of admirable that she hasn't taken, like, the easy route. You know, especially, like, with, like, how, you know, hard it can be to get into work. She took a normal route, but that's really, really rough about her mother. She loved these flowers. They're very pretty. I was wanting to live where Ninetales flower grew. Wow, what a beautiful flower. I want exactly 9 petals, too. Just look at them gives me courage, even when I'm scared of yokai. That's pretty good. That's really, really good. Ninetales flower added to the court record. A flower found only in Ninetales Vale. It boosts Jinxie's courage because it was her mother's favorite. That's actually very sweet. That's very sweet. Jinxie, when you first told us what happened, you said the killer was a demon. Uh-huh. The warding charm at the Forbidden Chamber's door. It's been removed. Yeah, we saw that. The guy removed it. That guy. The Forbidden Chamber's door? That big door was barred shut? There wasn't a charm in it when I checked it, so I guess it was removed by someone. It definitely was. That's how Temataro escaped. Oh. Oh! But when I try and remember what happened, it all goes fuzzy. Jinxie, you should get some rest. You've been through a lot today. Between the warding charm being removed and the black feathers and a weird tracks, yeah, it's a very weird case. I can see how a superstitious person might think a demon was the killer. Apollo, maybe this is your chance. Chance for what? To do the right thing and defend Jinxie's dad in court. No problem. I know he's innocent. Well, I know he's innocent to an extent. Yeah, we can do it. I'll do no problem doing that. Who, me? Wouldn't a man like Mayor Temma have access to more experienced lawyers? You want to know what the detective said? They doubted there was a lawyer who could get a not guilty verdict in this one. We've heard that before. we could help out. Sounds like they're expecting an open and shut case. Don't worry, Jinxie. If anyone can prove your dad's innocence, it's Polly. I'm happy for the faith. You'll accept the case, won't you, Polly? Oh, it's all over, isn't it? I'll be all alone for the rest of my life. No, you won't. No. We'll make sure this doesn't happen. All right. Jinxie already lost her mother. Yeah, we can't have her lose her dad as well. We can't do that. I could never allow that to happen. All right. Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me. Attaboy, Polly. You're going to help Papa, Mr. Demon Lawyer? Yep. Look at this song. Oh my god, the song. Because that's what lawyers do. Yes. Plus no toilet cleaning for a while. Yes, and you get to actually get more experience. I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man. Thank you, Mr. Demon Lawyer. I can tell you're one of the good ones. That's very sweet, thank you. Red demons are usually so mean. It's been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, here comes justice, so it's been a while since we even had a court date. Guess I ought to go and meet my new client. But before that, I forget. Better jot this down in my notebook. Hey, Apollo, what's the notebook for? Well, I just thought I should jot down some stuff for the case. We haven't been doing that? And so I don't misplace them, I'm putting in my notes in the court record. Oh my god, that's so cool. This song is so good, by the way. I guess it's what you call a to-do list. Oh, sounds handy. To read my notes, I just open the court record with R. Then I can switch between tabs using L and R. Almost forgot. So about Jinxie's father. No matter how scary he seems, promise me you'll resist the urge to run away. Sure, yes? Wait, what? His angry glare can paralyze you with fear. And some claim he can even shoot laser beams for eyes. William Papa isn't really that scary. A paralyzing stare. Laser beams from his eyes. He sounds like some kind of monster. I think about it's time we see Jinxie off and head back to the office after I'm done. Okay, TRUCY, you're not going to come with us? Okay, thanks. So, again, there's no, like... I guess, like, it makes sense that we have to, like, go... Because I would like to, like, see if we could, like, explore more... I guess we can't. I guess we just can't. The noodle stand is making me think of, like, the noodle stand from from Apollo Justice. Really. April 17th. Detention Center. Visitor's room. Visiting hours, perfect timing. Hope he's not as scary as he sounds. So, when we're looking at these notes, by the way, go meet my client. Again, it's something we probably don't need all the time. But, like, I can imagine, like, after not playing the game for a while, like, that's so useful. You know, that's so useful. Look at this guy. With the wards all over his head. Who are you? Yikes. You're Damien Temma, right? I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. I'm here to help. Huh? Jesus! Let me out of here! Sorry, I get a little loud sometimes.
How incredibly rude.
Sorry? Did I do something to offend you?
A visitor when all others shun me like a common criminal. And here I am with nothing to offer. I am the epitome of rudeness.
Dude, that's what you're worried about? Do not worry. Wait, so he wasn't mad at me?
Unworthy as I am, I, Damien Temma, shall breach these walls. So that I may treat my benefactor some tea, and maybe some cookies too.
Oh my god, a little bourbon biscuit? I'm all there. Let's hang out. I love this. Again, this is like why I love Days Attorney writing. Is like you have a character who looks so freaking terrifying, and then like again, it's such a simple concept to have a character look so terrifying to want to, you know, eat some cookies with you. But that's why I love these games. It's like, you know, nothing is ever as it seems on the surface. It conditions you to think like that. The song, wait, I need to turn up the volume for this song. It's really good. What's the name of the song? Again, I find so many songs I want to use for videos. Like for like extra videos and things like that. This is really good. No, wait, we can do tea and cookies after we prove your innocence. How about you start by telling me what happened?
I see. So tea and cookies can wait, can they?
Dude, I would love nothing more than to have some tea and cookies. Phew, that was close. We don't need jailbreak added to the list of charges. Seems like a good guy, but with a face like that, I can see why he's misunderstood. So, start by presenting this.
Thank you for agreeing to defend me.
Oh, no thanks required, just doing my job. The pauses in between the dialogue as well. He's even scary when he's not saying anything. Nice day today, huh? Apollo. I love nice days like these. It's perfect lawyering weather.
The trial is tomorrow.
Yes, right, the trial. Why did I keep blabbering on like that? He told us, you know, in a very like his own way, he was like, hey dude, we don't have a lot of time. We don't have a lot of time. This song is incredible. Reason for arrest. Mirtema, do you mind if I ask you why you were arrested? Dude, I'm just asking. Whoa. Sorry, I guess some things are better left unsaid. Excuse me?
To think a public paragon such as I could be treated like this. This arrest should have never happened.
Go on.
I fear the ill effects it will have on our youth. Now, but I have one choice. I must leave here at once, if only to protect the moral fiber of our youth.
No, wait. You can protect the moral fiber of our youth after you've been declared not guilty.
I suppose you're right.
Ew. Or you just came this close to quite a scare.
My fingerprints were on the spear that killed Ultimate QB. That's why I was arrested.
Your prints were on the murder weapon? That's never good. Yeah, that's not a good start. It's not a good start for sure. Any idea how they got there?
None. For I hardly remember a thing, you see. I was fast asleep at the time. Someone must have slipped past me, maybe a sleeping pill or something. What's worst, somebody clobbered me on the head.
I see. A drug-induced slumber. A blow to the head. No wonder you hardly remember a thing.
Oh.
Huh? Was that some kind of strange laugh? Or I think we can safely assume your prints were planted while you were unconscious. Or something like that. Maybe he held the spear before. What do the police have on you as far as motive is concerned?
Truth be told, there's been a bit of trouble between Alderman and I as of late.
Oh, was it personal in nature?
Nothing like that. It's a long story. But suffice to say, I've been pushing to merge Ninetails Vale with Tenma Town. Surrender Ninetails to Vale to Tenma Town now.
Okay, don't shout that loud, please. Don't shout that loud. Yikes.
That's what I told him.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good for us. I did tell you to stop shouting like that, but I'm too scared. So, that's the motive the police have established for Alderman's murder?
Indeed it is. After all, Alderman QB was the dead set against the municipal merger.
And that's why they think you killed him. He was in your way.
Ugh. Curses.
Mirtema, are you okay?
Jinxie, forgive me. I never meant to worry you like this.
It'll work out fine. Just leave it to me. If only it really were that easy. I don't even know where to start. Thank you for meeting with me, Mirtema. Please.
Wait. My daughter Jinxie.
Yes?
She already lost her mother.
Yeah.
And now with me being held in here, I fear she'll be terribly lonely.
Believe it or not, she has probably one of the best companions you could ever have in TRUCY.
I hesitate to ask, but I beg you, be a friend to her in her time of need.
That is a very sweet thing to think of. Again, like I said, TRUCY is all on that. She is the sweetest person you'll ever meet in your life, Tenma, I'm telling you. Leave it to me. TRUCY and I will look out for your daughter. Good man, Apollo.
I shall rest a little easier then. You know, you remind me of some of the new friends Jinxie's been talking about.
New friends?
Yes. It's amazing she's made some new friends since she started working in the Nine-Tails Vale. They're quite the unusual bunch too. There's a lady with an exceptionally long neck, a young lad with an incredibly long tongue, and many other interesting characters.
What is... Huh? Friends? Sounds like more like a bunch of monsters to me. Hey, we can't judge. We're a demon.
Now, if you excuse me, it appears my time is up.
This is an interesting case because, like, again, his anger is what's going to be, like, making him, like, it's going to be selling him out a lot because they're going to want to see that as, like a bad thing. Like, he's done something wrong because of it. Yeah. Why am I so tired? It must have been more tense than I thought. Still, I'm glad he turned out to be as scary as he looks. Huh? A call? Oh, it's a phone. Okay. It's Mr. Phoenix. Justice here. Apollo, is that you? There's our man. These are our man. Apollo's our man. This is our other man as well. Hi, Miss Wright. What can I do for you? TRUCY told me you're taking on a new case. Oh, that. It was kind of a spur of the moment. He's actually calling me about a case? Yeah, that's actually very strange. That's fine, but I have a favor to ask. Sure, what is it? I'm at the airport right now. There was someone I had to meet. Who? A new addition to the agency, actually. Who? Her name is Athena. Oh, okay. And she just passed the bar. Very cool. That's right, I remember hearing about her coming to join us. Guess that was today. She took off as soon as I told her you needed help with the case. It was like there was no one stopping her. Oh my god, the enthusiasm. We could totally get that vibe from her when we first saw her. Wait, what? Where is she now? Probably somewhere in Nine-Tails Vale by now. Oh my god, the enthusiasm. That's where the favor I mentioned comes in. I need you to go find her. No problem whatsoever. No problem. But I never even met her before. Do you have a picture? What does she look like? She'd be the girl in the yellow suit sporting an attorney's badge. Okay, I'll find her. Very cool stuff. A new addition to the agency. Well, I better get back to Nine-Tails Vale quick. Man, this is so cool. This is such a cool story so far. I'm actually like very, very interested to see where this actually goes. Really. So we have to just move. Again, we can't like look at things in this unless am I getting this wrong? I could be getting this completely wrong. That we can look at things. But like usually they'd have it here where they examine, they'd have examine on the screen. Right? Let's read these, by the way. Actually, no, we'll read these next time. We'll start off the next episode by reading these next time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Actually, you know what? That's not nice to say that and not do it. An aspiring mission who Mr. Wright adopted when duty called. Heck yeah. 15. The maid of QB Manor and a friend to TRUCY. She thinks I'm a demon. She's very, very cool design. The amazing Nine-Tails. A masked wrestler of unknown identity and origin, the nine-tailed cape he sports is a signature piece in his costume. Jinxie's father and the mayor of Tenma Town. He was found unconscious at the scene of the crime. And the deceased alderman of Nine-Tails Vale, his snow white hair was particularly striking, so it's 45, 46. It's around the same age. Yeah, and also like a subscriber named Monix said that when we meet Sykes, what's going to happen with her is that like her mood necklace is actually really important to look at because it will actually give away how she's feeling. Even when she might say she's feeling one way, she might be feeling another. So I actually think that's a really cool way of doing it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much to everyone who supports this channel. Thank you so much to my patrons who make this all possible. And thank you so much also to the Never Can Repay Baby Gangster on Patreon. This is a tier that like basically you get a shout out at the end of the video. The €10 tier is on the screen right now. Thank you so much to Tyfire 2, Jamie Bull, John the Banana, The Ghost of Zuma, Felicious Felix, Escud, Ewald, Radish, Fruity, Anusta, Ciabatta Bread, Malconte, Vimika, Def Trap, and Markey. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.